Welcome to my allotment, plot 3 North Warwickshire. I've been nominated by Davison to do the shed challenge. So this is my shed, and I'll just show you around. And we'll have a look at the construction of what I call the summer house. This was built by the previous plot holder, and it's made up of 2x2 and some plyboard. I've put the windows in, and you'll probably recognise that as polytunnel cover. It got a full cover that blew off. He did it the wise thing and kept it, and that was in with the price of the allotment when I arrived, which was £300. So I got the shed, polytunnel, all the water tanks, etc. I put the netting on the door, debris netting, for ventilation, and it works quite well. You do get a bit of water in here, but not too bad. So this is my tea making facility, and then I've put this racking in to store some of the wormery tea, box of seeds, shoes for all occasions, and some of the bins that I put my compost in, and the obligatory chair to look out across the allotment. So this racking was normally used for my young seeds, but now I've got the grow room, so at the moment it's drying the onions, shallots, and the garlic, which I'll show you later on. This is where I pot up all the pots, trays, etc. And this is Raf's idea of using the milk bottles. You can literally get 9 labels out of one milk bottle. Indelible marker, permanent marker, works a treat. And of course, hot water. Everything I've got in here I've recycled in one way or another. So as we move along, this is the original roof. I've added the plastic to stop the condensation. That's the solar panel with the bug hotel to hide it a little bit. Now this part of the shed wasn't here. It's more of a lean-to now. Some tin sheets I found, so I extended it across. This holds that 1,000 litre tank. This galvanised tank, which is probably maybe 2,000. 3 blue barrels there, and under the blue barrels is the big long galvanised tank. Which I felt very useful. Solar panel comes down to the switches, and then I'll be explaining the water system at a later date. So this shed is made up with those boards similar to a normal shed, but when I actually put this lean-to on and move this shed forward away from the hedge so I could actually maintain the guttering, and as you know, there is a video on how I put this roof on, but this shed, I lost about 12 inches off this shed just so I could get it reasonably flat. The water runs off down the back into 2 lots of guttering. So this part of the shed goes down to here. That guttering at the bottom then goes into the 1,000 litre IBC, and this guttering goes down the other end and comes out here into this tank. Lots of storage. We haven't really needed it this time, but we've still got another month to go. So the shed, we need to collect water, store our equipment, hold the solar panel. This this double glazed door, it isn't locked. Leave it open. They can have a look around then if they wish. This is more for the tool shed, where I keep tools that I don't mind losing if something happens. I can afford to lose them. And obviously we've got all the recycling bits in here. I've got to talk about cardboard rolls. I'm not sure whether I'm going to use them like I did last time, but I've got absolutely loads everywhere. Ooh, and Summers. Wonder who's been there. It's a black pin liner full there. The panel on the right of the wall is something, and I've actually put some insulation behind it, so we've got a good bit of insulation where this wood here is just the thickness. And there's the solar controller and the battery and all the other recyclable bits, and the paint ready for when we get some dry weather. This bench was in the polytunnel, the same bench that's in the summer house, so absolutely loads of storage space. Recycle all the items that I've recycled. And then we've got the tubs there, all marked up, so I know which tub I need. So every shed has got its chair. So that we can look across our allotment and enjoy what we've been doing. I'd now like to nominate Southpaw Davey, Graham's Kitchen Garden, and Plotting Along, Pauline and Mike. So I think the idea of this shed challenge is to show us your shed, the makeup of it, how you got to get it, etc. Like I said, I spent £300 on all the bits that were at this allotment, and if you look back at the first video, you know what I got. Money well spent in the end. Take care everyone, and if you've liked what you've seen, take a moment to subscribe. Thank you for all the comments recently. You probably guessed I'm on holiday, so I'm going to bombard you with videos again. Happy growing everyone, and take care till next time.